Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope all are fine. Welcoming to the next video class, children. So, the last class we had completed some topic, isn't it? The leaf. Previous class, learn about that leaf. Then, what about the phyllotaxy? What are the types of the leaves? So these are the things we had completed in the previous class. Am I correct? Say yes or no? Do you remember that? Yes, good. What are the two types of leaf? Simple leaf and compound leaf. Compound leaf, they comes under two types. Will you able to say that answer? Yes, good. Very good. One is pinnately compound leaf and another one is palmately compound leaf. Clear? Yes. So today we are going to learn about the next one of this general topic, flower. Okay? If you are looking in the plant, isn't it? Very good, attracting. The color, fragrance, everything is very beautiful in that plant is flower region. Am I correct, children? Say yes or no? Do you like the flower? Yes, good, very good, children. But first of all, what does mean by flower? Flower means that's a shoot system. Okay, that's a shoot system. That is condensed that axis. That's the shortening of this axis region. The reproductive part, they are producing that, the condensed axis, they reproducing, the purpose is they shortening that axis, there only they produces in that flowers. Clear? But first of all, today's class, we are going to learn about that is parts of the flower. Okay? What are the parts of the flower? First of all, we are going to learn about these parts of the flower means from this is the regions. Okay? From this is the regions, we are going to learn about that parts of the flower. First one, bract. If you are looking this flower, all of you, look this specimen, children. If you are looking this specimen, this is the pedicel region. Stalk of the flowers we are called as the name is known as pedicel. Okay. But first one, the base of the pedicel, one small leaf-like structure is there, children. That part is we are called as the name is known as bract. Clear? This is the base of the pedicel, children. So this region, so this like nature. Okay. So there is another small, very minute. That is a very small, minute. There is the leaf-like structure is there. That is we are called as the name is known as bract. Clear? Then bracteole. Okay. Bracteole means, so this is the pedicel part. This region, the small bract-like structures, the base of the pedicel is present, that is bract. Clear? Next one, this is the pedicel region. This region, there they found that is the, what is the item? Bract-like structures. That is we are called as the name is known as bracteole. Clear? Here, this is the part of the flower. The hibiscus rosa sinensis. Okay. This flower, here this is the pedicel region. Their presence in there is a half of the regions like, so their presence in small bracteoles are there, children. So this worms like they presence this bracteoles, no, this is the part. Okay. This bracteole, no, this is we are called as the term is known as epicalyx. What does that mean, children? Epicalyx. Okay, so there is a part as we are called as the name is known as epicalyx. This is a special condition we can see this is the specimens of hibiscus. The whole of this variety also they arranging in this is the pedicel part. So that is the name is, the term is, we are called as, the name is known as epicalyx. Are you understood, children? Say yes or no. Can you able to follow? Yes, good, very good, children. Next one, we are moving into the original part of this flower. Clear? Then already I said, what do you mean by pedicel? Pedicel means there is a flat stalk is we are called as, the name is known as pedicel. Some names are only you have to be keep it in your mind. Okay, children? The names only we need, but all should just keep it in your mind. What is the technical terms of these names? Understood? Yes. Next one, we are moving, this is the calyx part. So this is the region. Okay, so this region is, we are called as, the name is known as calyx. So what do you mean by calyx? Calyx means, so that is the outermost, very good, accessory wall of the flower is known as calyx wall. Clear? So here, that's the individual unit is, we are called as, the name is known as sepal. What is that name? Individual unit of the flower, that's a calyx wall. The individual unit, that's the individual member is, we are called as, the name is known as sepal. Understood, pa? Say yes or no? Yes. Next we are moving to, this is the part. So this is, we are called as, you know this term, petal, isn't it? Yes. This is the corolla wall. Clear, children? This corolla wall, so there is the innermost layer of the accessory wall. The outermost layer of the accessory wall is calyx wall. Innermost layer of the accessory wall is, we are called as, the name is known as, very good. So that is the corolla wall. Clear? This individual unit, so this is the part. Okay, this individual member or this is the individual unit is, we are called as, the name is known as, what is that? Very good, petal. Clear? Understood, pa? So this is the individual unit is, we are called as, the name is known as sepal. So this is the individual unit of this individual member of this unit is known as petal. Are you understood? Say yes or no? Clear about this? Very good. Next one, we are moving into this, the essential wall of this flower. Okay? So here, this is the essential wall means, so they are mentioning in andrecium and gynoecium. Clear? But first of all, so this is the andrecium regions. Understood? So this is the part as we are called as, the name is known as andrecium. So this one. So the yellow color part is there now. So this is, we are called as the andrecium. This is male reproductive organs of the flower. Understood? Male reproductive part of the flower, that is, we are called as, the name is known as andrecium. This individual unit of this andrecium is, we are called as, the name is known as stamen. What is that name? Stamen. Clear? Yes. Next one, or should say this is the specimen. So this is the stigma, isn't it? Inside this is the andrecium. Inside there is, they going in one of the very long white color style, children. Then basal regions also. So here they presents in that is the ovary part. Okay. So these all the items are there in that is the flower. So that is, we are called as, the name is known as. Okay. So that is the name is, we are called as, the name is known as. So here, so this is the part. So all these items are there, children. So that is, we are called as sun. So this is the region. So first one, stigma. Inside that is one of the white color long style is there. Then basal region. So here they presents in a ovary part. So this is ovary part. Okay. So these all the things. So this is representing in a female reproductive organs of the flower. These three things are together, they denoted as a female reproductive organ. Understood? So that is, we are called as, the name is known as gynoecium. So this gynoecium individual unit is, we are called as, the name is known as pistil or carpel. Clear? So this is the terms that is comes under an essential part of the flower, or that is the, what are the parts of the flower. This is very important terms. You should know. That is the, if we are going to learn about its taxonomy, we should know these all the parts. Okay, what do you mean by bract? What do you mean by bracteole? And what does mean by pedicel? And what are the whorls? Whorls means that's two whorls are coming. One is essential whorl and another one is accessory whorls. Understood, pa? So these are the very important parts we are going to learn about. That's the parts of the flower. Understood, pa? Say yes or no? Yes. Then finally, I am going to tell about that's one of the region, children. So here, this is the base of the region. Okay. So this is the flower. The base of the region. This region below this is, I said this is the epicalyx, no? That is the base part. Clear? So this all the floral parts are holding that one region, children. That region is, we are called as, the name is known as thalamus. Okay. So all the floral parts are, so if you are making this picture, clearly you can identify this is the region. Okay. So all the floral parts are holded that region. That region is, we are called as, the name is known as thalamus or torus or receptacle. Three names are we are calling this one. Okay, thalamus, torus or receptacles. Are you understood, children? Say yes or no, ma? Yes, very good, children. Then we are moving to learn about, that is the, what are the whorls of the flower. Already I said what are the whorls of the flowers means. So they comes under mainly two whorls, children. First one is accessory whorl and another one is essential whorl. Accessory whorls means, you know that calyx and corolla whorl. That is, we are called as an accessory whorl. That is a non-essential part of the flower. Clear? Then essential whorl means, so that is comes under in the part of androecium, gynoecium. So this is, they comes under an essential whorl. This is very important part of this flower. Understood, pa? Yes. The next one, certain terms only we are going to learn today. Okay. What do you mean by complete flower? You know that four whorls of the flower: calyx whorl, corolla whorl, androecium and gynoecium. The androecium and the gynoecium, so they comes under essential whorl. Calyx and the corollas are coming accessory whorl, non-essential whorl. Clear? These four whorls presence in the flower, that is, we are called as, the name is known as complete flower. Clear? Suppose if any one of the whorl is absent, that is, we are called as, the name is known as incomplete flower. Clear? Suppose if we are looking, this is the one of the flower, all the whorls are present. All the whorls means this is the calyx whorl, corolla whorl, androecium, gynoecium. Clear? This all the whorls are present. That flower is complete flower. Suppose if you are looking any one of the plant species, that flower, suppose if any one of the whorl is missing means, so that flower is, we are called as, the name is known as incomplete flower. Are you clear, children? Say yes or no? Yes. The next one, the second main type is flower sex. How we are identifying the flower sex? The flower sex means either there is presence or absence of the sex. Clear? Sex means, so there is, they comes under a bisexual flower and unisexual flower. That's a type. Clear? Either there is presence in a bisexual or there is a unisexual. That based only they are giving in a plant sex. Understood, ma'am? Say yes or no? Either there is presence or absence. Based on that, they are telling in this is the plant sex. Clear? First one, bisexual means, you know that androecium and gynoecium, they presence in the same flower means, so that is, we are called as, the name is known as bisexual flower. Suppose if we are making this one, androecium is there, gynoecium also there. Understood? What is that term as we are using? This is bisexual flower. Suppose if that any one of the sex is absent in that particular flower, that is we are called as the name is known as unisexual. Either their presence in a staminate flower or pistillate flower. But staminate means only their presence in an androecium alone. Understood, ma'am? Then pistillate flower means their only presence in a gynoecium. Understood, children? Say yes or no? That is the clear idea. You keep it in your mind, children. Please, I am requesting you. What do you mean by staminate flower and what do you mean by pistillate flower? Pistillate flower means gynoecium alone present. Staminate flower means only androecium alone present. Okay, that any one of the sex is present means, so that is we are called as the name is known as unisexual flower. Both the sex organs are present in the flower means, so that is we are called as the name is known as bisexual flower. Understood? Say yes or no? Can you able to follow? Yes, good, very good, children. The next one is we are going to learn about this is the plant sex. Okay, so that is we are called as the plant sex. The plant sex means first one is we had completed flower sex. Okay, there is bisexual and unisexual related. This is plant sex means, so we are going to learn about, so the term is three terms. One is dioecious, monoecious and polygamous. What are the three types, children? Will you able to say? Yes, good. First one is monoecious type, dioecious type and polygamous type. Okay. Monoecious means if any one of this, so there is the plant means you know that that's gynoecium and androecium, the two sex organ, isn't it? So this is the androecium and gynoecium. There is their presence in the same plant means, so that is we are called as. Suppose, so all of you see this is the diagram. So first one, monoecious means this androecium representing reproductive part and gynoecium representing reproductive part. This both are they present in the same plant. Can you catch this point? Yes, very good. Androecium and gynoecium, both the flowers are they present in the same plant means, so that is we are called as the name is known as monoecious. Clear, children? Yes. Next one, all of you listen. This dioecious means androecium is present in one flower and one plant, and the gynoecium is present in another plant. Clear, children? So that is the presence. That's a different plants. The androecium and gynoecium, the sex organs are present means that type of the plant is we are called as the name is known as dioecious plants. Understood? So the first one is monoecious type. That's one good example is coconut plant, and then dioecious palmyra, papaya. So these are the things they comes under in a dioecious plants. Polygamous, here their presence in a bisexual flower, unisexual flower. Unisexual means any one of the sex, isn't it? Either that is androecium or that is the gynoecium. So that is unisexual. Bisexual means both the sex organs are the presence in a together. Clear, children? So that is polygamous. About the three types. First one is this androecium and gynoecium, and also sometimes they presence in a bisexual. So that is both the things. Androecium and gynoecium are present together means, so that type of the plant is we are called as the name is known as polygamous plants. That's best one good examples of this plants. So that is the polygamous type is Musa and Mangifera, mango species and banana species. Understood, ma'am? Just learn about this is that what are the plant sex. So that comes under three type of the sex they mentioning in the plants. So that is the first one is monoecious, dioecious and polygamous. If you want to repeat once again this one. Monoecious means, very good. What is that in nature? That's the androecium and gynoecium representing flowers are they present in the same plant. Then what do you mean by dioecious? Androecium and gynoecium, that part is, that's the type of the sex of the flowers are they present in a different plant. Clear? Polygamous means unisexual type of the flowers. Unisexual means you know that either staminate or pistillate. Clear? Then bisexual flower, everything is present in a same plant means, so that is we are called as, the name is known as polygamous flower. Clear children? Say yes or no? Very good. So the next one is we are moving, that is the last final one of the type of this flower, flower symmetry. What do you mean by symmetry? Symmetry means, so find out that is the radius. I mean, so the cutting of this flower in certain directions. Okay, the shape of the flower, which direction we are going to cut, we will get that is the 2 equal half. Okay, for find out that is the circle. So from that one we are cutting the flowers, we will get that's a 2 equal. So that is we are called symmetry. So here the floral symmetry they are mentioning in 3 types, children. One is actinomorphic and zygomorphic and asymmetry. Clear? What are the 3 types of flower symmetry, children? Yes, good. First one is actinomorphic flower, zygomorphic flower and asymmetric. Clear? Just I am going to tell about this is the major concept alone, children. First one is actinomorphic. Suppose if the flower, if we are cutting in any directions from the center of the flower, we will get that is the 2 equal half. Clear? So the center base, if we are cutting in that any direction, suppose if you this like, anywhere. So if we are cutting, this is the flower. Okay, cut means, so if we are taking that LS, we will get that is the 2 equal half. That is we are called as, the name is known as actinomorphic flower. Understood? That's a good example of this Datura metal. This is the hibiscus rosa sinensis. So these are the flowers or they comes under in which is type of the symmetry, children? Actinomorphic. Understood? Yes. Next one, zygomorphic. So the zygomorphic means, all of you listen carefully. Only one direction we will cut the flower means we will get a 2 equal half. Suppose if we are changing the direction, clear? We didn't get that is the 2 equal half. Clear, children? So the parts will be varying. Understood? That's the type is we are called as, the name is known as zygomorphic. That's good example of Clitoria, Changupushpam. Do you heard this species? Yes. Clitoria, bean. Clear? So these are the species. If we are take it in LS, one direction means we will get that's 2 equal half. Okay. Suppose you changing this direction, we didn't get that is the 2 equal half. This is the flower. So this is the showing, this is the picture. This representing in a Clitoria ternata flower, Changupushpam. Understood, ma'am? Yes. Good. The next one, so the last one is asymmetric. The asymmetric means if we are trying to get a 2 equal half means we never get that is the 2 equal for if we are changing in if any direction we didn't get that is the 2 equal half, children. So that is the plant species we are called as, the name is known as, or we are calling that's the symmetry name is known as asymmetric. Understood, ma'am? Very, very important these 3 terms, children. The flower symmetry, so that is they comes under in 3 types. One is actinomorphic and another one is zygomorphic and another last one is asymmetric. Clear? Yes. So today's class, just we had learned about that, we had completed about that's a general topic, flower. There what are the parts of the flower is there. Then what is the four subtypes: the whorls of the flower, flower sex and plant sex, and then flower symmetry. Clear? Just you have to recollect the point and keep it in your mind, children. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.